This one's rolling, which is what I'm going to talk to do our intros. Hey, yeah, we're in the city. What's up, beer nerds? This is ETK. We're here in Denver. Today, we're chatting with Mr. Jordan Fink, co-owner and brewer of Woods Boss.
Director of Brewery Ops. I don't get to touch the equipment very often these days.
We're going to do a 3 beers episode. So beer number 1, that would be the first beer you ever remember tasting.
So, my father was a Coors Light guy. It was the only, can I curse? All right, sweet. It was the only fucking beer in my house. And it was terrible, but he loved it, so I had one of those. Probably had several of them. But I don't really count that because I didn't like it. It wasn't good. The first beer I ever remember actually loving was, he was like the original craft beer douchebag, which was great. Guy named James Fox. And he showed up at a party. I was probably like 14 years old or something.
Where are we?
I grew up in New York, suburbs of the city. He showed up with a couple of different 6-packs. So he had Newcastle Brown Ale. I was like, holy shit, this tastes good. And he also brought like Saranac Black and Tans. And both of them were like, blew my mind.
Saranac's a New York brewery?
It is, yeah, upstate. And they still are doing it, which is great to see. Which then led me into, stuff like Sammy Smith, Odie Stout, and Tatty Porter. And then when I moved to Boulder at the age of 17 for college, Ellie's Brown was where it was at. So I always loved the dark beers way back then because they were drastically different than any other beer you could really get, right? Your domestic lagers, Bud, Coors, Meisterbrau was like $3 half racks when I was in high school at the grocery store that we would buy illegally. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as a freshman living in the dorms in Boulder, that's what I would go for. That or Sammy Smith, stuff like that. There was not nearly as many options back then, right? In the early, mid-90s, it was like the start of the first craft beer wave. Yeah, I mean, Boulder Beer, there was Oasis. They had a really nice brown too. And then Walnut Brewery. Flying Dog, I think, was around. Get some of those.
All right, sweet. Okay, so we've done domestic first beer. We've done the craft beer number 2. What are you reaching for this holiday season?
We have 2 holiday beers on. Coming in from the cold is a winter warmer, which is basically like a English old ale for a base with bourbon-soaked cinnamon, vanilla, cloves, and sweet orange peel. It's fucking delicious. My wife loves it.
Is that hefty beer?
It's like 6.5,
Oh, nice.
something like that.
Not crazy.
No, I mean 6.5 used to be pretty good. Now it's pretty standard. And then we have our Magical Narwhal Candy Cane Unicorn, which is our chocolate candy cane stout. As a Jew, I love brewing with Christmas ingredients, so yeah, why not?
So where can folks find these beers out in Colorado and beyond?
Yeah, I mean, we recently signed with a distributor, so they have us all over the state at this point. I don't think they go east too far beyond like Aurora, but yeah, all over the Front Range, in the mountains, that sort of thing. But the beer that I always think of when I think of like a holiday beer is Deschutes Jubilee. Was always my go-to this time of year when it would come out. I'd always get really excited when I'd see it on the shelf and pick up a couple of 6-packs.
Oh,
yeah,
nice. Yeah.
totally.
Jubal was always kind of like, okay, winter is here. Got to get a Jubal. I had one last week. So that's 3 beers with Jordan Fink. Stay tuned for more Beer City TV episodes, 3 beer episodes. Subscribe by clicking that button below. And
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the Astronaut Lumberjack Black IPA from Boss Brewing.
Collab with Launchpad, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Another Denver brewery?
Yeah, well, Aurora, actually.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, this is good. This was just canned today, he tells me.
Yeah.
Cheers, you guys. Cheers, Jordan.